just about to head out for the weekend. Got this main pack here, the green one. It's got everything I need to survive, sleep, eat, everything of that nature. Going to catch fish and try to shoot something to eat. But there's a few things in there we can eat if we're starving. This ugly army pack here is a medical pack, which I've gutted and took all the stuff out and put my own stuff in it. Before, when I did my bug out bag, I did had a little plastic bag that had some band-aids and stuff in it, and I've greatly improved on that. Got this pack here, and I'm going to be using that as kind of a combat pack. Military folks will know what that is, but you carry a main pack with you, and then when you go out to do whatever you're going to do while you're there on site, you carry a smaller pack with you. Of course, I got this big light on top of the pack here. Can never go wrong with a flashlight. Got a little radio. It's a Baofeng, and my partner is going to have his as well, so we'll be able to communicate. I used to carry shelter halves and all of that stuff, but I've bought me a cheap Walmart pack and a cheap Walmart tent, and I'm sure they'd appreciate it being called cheap, but it is a cheap Ozark Trail, and it's done the job pretty good. I've used it once and had no complaints about it. Puts up pretty fast, a lot faster than shelter halves, I promise you that. Got here a little skillet that I'm going to use for cooking. I failed to take that with me last time and paid the price for it. So for the most part, I got everything I need in the main pack. I've got a few things in the combat pack already that I'll need while I'm hunting and doing different things. But at any rate, got all that stuff set up. Got my rifle there. Anytime I go out in the field, I put a coat of oil on it. I don't usually keep that much oil on the rifle, but when you're going out into damp conditions, it can't hurt to put a little layer of oil on there. And but at any rate, that's to keep the dew or anything like that that's going to any kind of moisture that's going to attach itself to my rifle. I don't want it to start rusting or anything like that. The only problem I've ever had in rusting on this rifle is right here. It'll get rust right there real easy, but I keep a good eye on that, and I keep a light coat of oil on that, and it seems to do pretty good. Got the boat set up. It's ready to go, ready to run. This is a 1986, and it used to be light blue, kind of like the Carolina Tar Heels, and I painted it OD green, and just a cheap paint job. Painted the inside of it. The inside of it was blue as well. The inside I painted that battleship gray, so it's in full Marine Corps shape now. Of course, there's the colors back there. You gotta have your colors flying. Got a LED light hooked up to the front so we can move around at night. Well, I'll see you again when we get on site. We left the house at 6:30, got to the river about 11:45. Got our campsite set up, fire blazing. It's after 2 in the morning. Next time we'll get an earlier start. Crickets, yeah. Crickets.
Always hear crickets later anyway. I'm glad don't hear no cars. I think I like that more than anything.
Yeah, we're a long ways from any roads. A long ways. Can of beanie weenies?
I'm good. Get you one of them rolls, eat with it.
These beanie weenies, man, I always carry some with me. Keep that go bag in the back of my truck. Got bottled waters, toilet paper.
Survive anything.
A little extra ammo. Some cord maybe. Beanie weenies. Sometimes I'm a little bit afraid of them Vienna sausages if you keep them a long time. But I've kept beanie weenies over a year in that bag and kept them long enough for the wrapper to fall off. Nice bacon, a little bit of ham.
Can't see his head.
I think he's got his head tucked in. Look around and see if I see any more first.
I wasn't ready.
I think I cut his head off. Huge. He's big enough to hit you and knock you down.
Get a head on it.
We had a little trouble on the boat. Finally got her started. Go out and catch some fish. Coming up to the landing here on the Big Island. This is where the hunting will be done. This far from the boat. They're here. Let's go find them. A lot of limbs down from Hurricane Matthew. Nice wide open island here. Some more wild hogs been rooting up. Big tree falling. Hit this little one. Tore it down. There it goes out through there. A deer sign here. Coming right out of that field right there. Pretty little island. Got to clean up all these limbs. Great place for surviving. Survival heaven. On our second day here, and we run into some problems. Got the boat down there running, loading it up. Starter's going out on it, and we're afraid to turn it off. So we're gonna have to pack up early and go home, but we learn a lot. We're gonna try to get this place opened up for some survivors, some campers, couples, fathers, sons, mothers, daughters, mothers, sons. It really doesn't make any difference. Whoever wants to come here and have a good time in nature, do some things out in the wilderness, away from everybody. No cell phones, no electricity, just nature. We'll get it worked out, and then we'll tell you some more about it.